For many of us, Thanksgiving means extra helpings of food on the plate and, if we're not careful, more buildup in the plumbing and the sewer system. To bring us some timely advice is our guest from the Boston Water and Sewer Commission, the Director of Communications, Jeanne Richardson. Thank you very much for being with us, Jeanne.
Good evening.
Well, extra helpings of food means extra helpings of grease, turkey fat, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And a lot of us, we're just washing all those dishes and it gets poured down the drain. So why do we have to worry about that?
Well, there are a lot of new cooks as well as experienced cooks that will be cooking this holiday season. So we really want to advise people of the proper way to dispose of fats, oils, and grease. So yes, when you're finished cooking, we do not want people to pour it down the drain. We want people to pour the fat into either a can or a jar and be able to put it in the refrigerator to cool it, can it, and to trash it. Throw it in the trash and never down the drain.
Now you have these blue lids on the cans.
Yes,
what's the
absolutely.
idea behind that?
The idea behind this is that these are reusable grease lids, and you can put it on any kind of a can. Any kind of a can that you have at home.
So you got the cranberry sauce can, you got to do something with it, right?
That's right, do something with it. So pour your fat into the can, put it into the refrigerator, and be sure to put it in the trash. Save the lid because they're reusable.
Now this is also an interesting teaching tool because when you look at what happens to that liquid grease once you've put it in the refrigerator, I guess that shows what could happen in a pipe.
That shows exactly what happens inside the pipe. So inside your pipe, it begins to coat around the edge of the pipe, and it restricts the opening. So you'll get a sewer backup. And so we want people to know that you can prevent a sewer backup in your own home by the simple step of putting it in the trash. And also it protects the system. And it's an environmental hazard as well. If there's a sewer backup, it gets on the ground, it becomes, quite a problem.
Well, explain it, because for those of us who have not experienced that, what does that mean when the sewer backs up into your home? When
the sewer backs up into your home, you have sewerage in your basement, in your toilet, in your sink or someplace, and that's a problem. It's pretty costly too because you need to get a plumber to clean out the lines. If it gets into the sewer main, then we also have a problem in the street, and your neighbors have a problem as well.
Talk about some of the other things that are going on right now, because we have a sewer system that's gotten a lot of work on it in recent years, but it's also pretty old. So I guess you've got to do some more work.
Well, we have a capital improvement program. Matter of fact, tomorrow evening, November 17th at 6 p.m., we're having a public hearing on our capital improvement program. But we have an old sewer system, but we're moving from an emergency response system to an asset management system, and this is very exciting for us. We realize that there's a burden when there's a disruption of service to the ratepayer. So what we're doing now is we are inventorying our entire system. We know where every sewer pipe is, of course, but we're also looking at the condition of that pipe. And any pipe that is in a critical condition, high risk, we'll be able to prioritize them for repairs before there is a break or a disruption of service. So this is good. In the next 10 years, we really expect that every sewer line across the city will have been televised. We will have a camera down there, and we know the exact condition of that sewer for repair, maintenance, whatever kind of work is needed. And
Chris, maybe this is more about reminding people, but when there is a break, you could have a lake in the middle of the street for a while too.
Yes, whenever there's a break. And also, if there is any type of sewerage that you see in the street or a leak, please call the Boston Water and Sewer Commission, because we'd be interested in correcting that situation as quickly as possible. So any sewer backups or sewer overflows, give us a call.
And of course, we're paying for all that water that's being wasted in addition. One other thing that's going on, mentioning the streets, we have catch basins. This is the time of year. Now it's the leaves. Later on, it could be snow, and I guess the city's not going to be able to do it for us. So I guess we have to pitch in a bit with that.
Yes, it would be helpful if there is a fire hydrant in front of your house or a catch basin in front of your house or business. Please clear that. It helps the flow of water when there's a storm, any storm event, whether it's snow melting or if there's a rainstorm. Leaves that are over the catch basin, can restrict the water. So it's important to keep it moving.
So mention also, if people would like some more information about what's going on with the capital plan, the rates, any kind of public process or information about the cans, what's the best way to find that?
The best way to get in touch with us is to call Boston Water and Sewer Commission at 989-7000. 617-989-7000, or go to our website, which is www.bwsc.org/connected.
And Jeanne, one more thing here to mention. If you want to get one of those lids, you got an event coming up.
Yes, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Stop and Shop, South Bay Mall. We'll be there Friday from 3 to 7, Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5, and our staff will be there to tell you all about fats, oils, and grease, and be able to give you a free grease lid.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
From the Boston Water and Sewer Commission, Jeanne Richardson.